Hey everybody, Cougar here, back with a special Subnautica What Did I Miss Cribs edition. We've got a lot to do today, so let's dive right in and get started. Okay, we are heading back to base at the end of... We've still got a lot of stuff to do up here at these shallow depths, but at the end of last episode I promised you some base building action. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to build ourselves a baller base. But instead of expanding the base we have up here in the safe shallows, which is kind of, you know, tame, been there, done that, we are going to do this deeper. But before we do that, I wanted to quickly just show you, take one last look around the base that got us through from crash landing to rocket launch. This is all the base you really need to get through the entire game. We got some basic base pieces. The entire base powered by 4 solar chargers. That's 4 solar panels. That's all I needed. Never needed to build any additional power off of that. I've got a multi-purpose room with an alien containment tank in it on the bottom, and then up top a living area with a bed, desk, a chair to sit down in, of course a coffee maker, and a moon pool. And that's about it. I mean, that's all you really need. But for our purposes...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. For our purposes, we are going to build a larger base with one of everything, one of all the different kinds of power, one of a scanner room, a water filtration plant, all the stuff that you would conceivably build in a base. We are going to need some company down there. Now Nugget's going to stay up here because he has to stay up here, but I can bring Chicken with us and drop Chicken down at our new base, and he will keep us company down there. Let's jump in the Seamoth. Seamoth needs a little touch-up before we get started. Hey, Chicken! Just hang out there, Chicken. We'll be with you any minute. Let me just repair this really quickly before we get rolling in case we run into any trouble on the way down. All right, we're good. Let's go. I did... Stand by.
All systems online.
Good to know. I did a little advanced prep in the sense of I preloaded the Cyclops with a lot of materials that we're going to need for base construction, and I already took it down and dropped it off in the location that we're going to be building our base. So that is waiting for us down there. After dropping off the Cyclops with the prawn suit aboard, I swam back up to the surface. Yes, I swam with the help of the Sea Glide and an ultra high capacity air tank from the Lost River all the way up to the surface. I had a spare air tank with me, but I didn't need it. So, following the trench down into the deep Grand Reef, we are going to proceed down, 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 and meet up with the Cyclops that is waiting for us down there. As always, I have the Dagazi habitat at 500 meters ping location activated to use as a reference point, even though I know this route pretty well by now. Again, if you're looking to get from the surface down to the Lost River, you can leave the life pod traveling southwest, follow the border of the red grass zone and the creepvine zone, look for the notch or ravine that leads you down into the deep Grand Reef off to your left, and then just keep heading down. We're going to have to take a right up here to get to the Dagazi base, and then from the Dagazi base proceed just basically the same direction that we're going to be heading after we take our right here, which should be north. Never a problem traveling through here, though. Well, we've got that crab squid up there, but he won't be able to catch us. We're too fast for him. And again, because we are cured of the infection, we no longer have to worry about encountering warpers down here. I mean, we will still encounter them, but they won't be hostile to us. You can walk right up and shake their hands or their claws or whatever it is they have, and they won't bother us. Speak of the devil, that was a warper. You know, something I probably should have talked about a long time ago is the importance of sound in Subnautica. And it makes sense because we're underwater creatures, and most underwater creatures rely on sonar-type activities. Not a lot of light down under the water, so they have to be able to sense stuff in other ways. That goes for you too, down here in Subnautica. You need to keep your ears open at all times and use them to identify threats and locations that you might want to visit. I'm thinking specifically of thermal vents. If you know what a thermal vent sounds like, there's a ghost Leviathan, juvenile ghost Leviathan over there. Now we snuck past him. Hey, he's dancing. We snuck past him in the Cyclops using silent running. Obviously we do not have silent running on the Seamoth, but I think that we're going to be able to just hug the wall here and he probably won't even notice us. Yeah. Yeah, he's not even going to see us. But you'll see right up here is where I dropped the Cyclops off, and using a Sea Glide and one ultra-high capacity air tank was able to swim all the way from the Cyclops up to the surface. So that is doable. Because it can be tricky if you want to have your Cyclops and your Prawn and your Seamoth all down here at the same time. So you drive the Cyclops down with the Prawn inside, and then how do you get back up to the surface? Well, here's how. You have an ultra-high capacity tank and a Sea Glide, and you just book it. And you just beeline it. Alright, so again, here we are entering the junction between, so the alien disease research facility is off there to our right. The Sea Dragon skeleton is right here in front of us, and the Tree Cove, where we are going to build our base, should be dead ahead. That River Prowler saw us and wants to take a bite out of us, but he can't. No, River Prowler, go away. See, he didn't even do any damage. So there's the Tree Cove. I'm just going to drop the Seamoth there and swim back to get the Cyclops. It's a nice location for a base, ain't it? So pretty. Again, safe down here, no predators in this area. And you're in a good central location between the Lost River and the lava zones. Lava zones are off that way to our northwest. Alright, let's drop the Moth and go back for the Cyclops. Hello, Ghost Rays. Don't mind us. So in building a base down here, we are going to try to, again, build one of everything, but we're going to try to keep our footprint as minimal as possible so that we don't disturb the ecosystem too much. With that in mind, we will be building vertically for the most part. I'm going to keep different sections separated out. Yes, River Prowler, which I don't think we've ever scanned. Maybe we should scan one as long as we're dancing with this guy. Come back. Come back. Yeah. Don't mind us, we're leaving. Just wanted a quick scan. I know scan tickles.
Captain, all
Oh.
systems online.
You know, something else I wanted to do, in doing all this prep here,
Engine powering up.
I intentionally did not craft the still suit that we found at the end of last episode, because you guys were such a big part of helping make that happen. I wanted you to be a part of the actual crafting process. So we're going to do that first before we get started on building any base stuff. We're going to craft a still suit. And then we're going to build a base with separate sections. We'll have a power generation section. We will have a living section. We will have a laboratory and research and crafting section. And we will build a moon pool down here as well. In the interests of having one of each power generating facility, I think we are going to build over here because I should... Oops. Oh, I'm sorry, Ghost Ray. I heard a Ghost Ray. Because there are two thermal volcanoes here. There's a little volcano over there. There's another one over there. There's one behind us as well. So we've got some locations that we can plop down thermal power reactors here without too much trouble. Now, we were going to craft the still suit before starting our base construction. Let me just remind myself what we need to do that. We will need synthetic fibers, aerogel, and copper wire. Synthetic fibers require benzene and fiber mesh. I believe I have all that stuff here somewhere. There's an advanced wiring kit. There's titanium ingot. We're going to need that in just a bit, so I'm picking them up now. And then the fiber mesh and the benzene should be downstairs. I have taken the opportunity to sort my lockers a little bit better. So this is all creepvine-y material. This is blood oil material. So all these within the same realm. And what else do we need? Copper wire, which I believe is in one of these. There's some copper wire. And what was the last part of it? Aerogel, which we have. We've already made some aerogel. There's aerogel, requires gel sacks to make. Did we need just one or two? I forget. Well, we'll find out any second. Personal equipment, and we needed... Oh, we haven't made the synthetic fibers yet. Resources, advanced materials, benzene and fiber mesh to make synthetic fibers. And now personal equipment, still suit, synthetic fibers, aerogel, and copper wire. Awesome. Now we should never, almost never have to worry about water ever again.
Suit equipped and capturing body moisture to chemically neutralize residual odors in bodily fluids before re-ingestion. Please press the activation button in the next 3 seconds.
Next 3 seconds? Where's the activation button? I don't know.
You have chosen not to activate chemical taste neutralization.
No, I wanted to activate...
Thank you and have a nice day.
No, I wanted the chemical taste... Well, I don't know where the button was she was talking about, so now we're kind of stuck. Let's drop off the... So our water will taste a little bit like pee. I think that's unavoidable at this point. Just looking for a place to drop off my dive suit. That'll work. And now, in anticipation of the crafting we're going to do, let me pick up some titanium. And maybe another couple of pieces of lead, because we are going to want to use foundations down here. Now, we've already talked about the importance of base hull strength when we were building our first base. That is even more important down here at depth. Shoot. I should have left a little room here so I could have cleaned this platform off. Ah. There's nothing I really want to... Oh, I'll drink this water. How does that sound? There we go. And I'm not going to worry too much about these acid mushrooms. Just looking around, I can see a bunch more. So I don't think it's going to be crucial that we save these acid mushrooms. Now it's time to bring up the habitat builder and get building. Let's start with a foundation. Central foundation right here looks good. I'm going to, as long as we have the lead and titanium on us, go ahead and expand this out a little bit. Again, I'm trying to keep our footprint as minimal as we can, and in the interest of matching this to the little plateau we're on here, I'm going to offset that one. We'll see. I don't know if that's going to work yet, but we'll see. And then slap down just a little bit of base to get started. We'll start with an, I guess, an X compartment. Okay, yeah, let's start with the X compartment. so that we have options for building out. And then the next thing we're going to need is a multi-purpose room in which to build our power generation, because the first thing you got to worry about with a base is getting power to it. I may pull the Cyclops a little bit closer here to make traveling back and forth for resources faster. Plus, I don't think I turned it off when we stopped. No, the engine's still running. Alright, just get that a little bit closer, turn the engine off,
Powering down.
and pick up, you know, as long as I'm in here, let me grab another bite to eat. This should be the last time we even have to torture these poor bulbo trees. Now that we have our still suit equipped. And pick up some more titanium. Make sure we have some quartz for a hatch. We do. Drop off the silver. We don't need it yet. And of course, we got to let Chicken out. I'm carrying Chicken around in my pocket. He can't be very happy in there. Chicken, I want to introduce you to your new friends. Hi, bud. Chicken, where you going? Don't take off that fast. Yeah, hi. Oh, yeah, that's for you. You're welcome. Now, stay here. Go off and make some new friends. Oh, say farewell. Well, that wasn't quite what I had in mind, but that'll work. I guess once you pick these guys, once you've built the rocket, you don't have the same interactions with them that you had before. But he should be perfectly happy and perfectly safe down here, so that's good. All right, next thing we were going to do was build a multi-purpose room so that we can build some power generation. I think we're going to start with a nuclear reactor. Just remind myself what we need to build a nuclear reactor. It's all the way down here at the bottom. Oop, there it was. I will need a plasteel ingot, an advanced wiring kit, and 3 pieces of lead. Now I have that titanium ingot that I had in storage, so we'll just need some lithium to turn that into a plasteel ingot, and then a couple more pieces of lead. And then I already had that advanced wiring kit pre-crafted. That was just something that I pre-crafted for the heck of it, and that worked out well. Oh, that was meant to be... I don't need titanium, I need lead. I have 3 pieces of lead. Now I need to make the plasteel ingot with a titanium ingot and 2 pieces of lithium. And that was everything I needed, right? Yep, we're good to go. Alright, just a reminder, there is no oxygen in this base right now. I didn't get that quite lined up, did I? Well, we're going to have to deal with that. We need a hatch.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
And now we go to interior pieces and build the nuclear reactor. Look at that thing. Alright, that'll work. I was going to maybe think about rotating it around a bit, but I think this will work just fine.
Exercise caution when handling radioactive materials.
Duh!
Exposure risks corrupting your PDA's recording of the circumstances of your death.
Well, we wouldn't want that now, would we? Alright, now, in order to actually activate this, we are going to need some nuclear rods. In order to make nuclear rods, I have to remind myself again, I believe they're under the advanced materials. Basic materials, advanced materials, reactor rods. I will need 3 uranite crystals, a piece of lead, titanium, and glass. So we're going to need a lot of uranite. Just at least 6, probably more like 9 or even 12 would be good. And lead and glass and some titanium. So this will probably, how many of these we can make will probably depend on how much uranite we have. I think it's actually pronounced uraninite, but that's so hard to say, I just call it uranite.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And my uraninite is back here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. So we can make 3 rods with the uraninite. I'm just going to call it uranite. With the uranite that we have now. I have some glass pre-prepped here. See, I've sorted these lockers. So here's all my quartz-related materials. Quartz, glass, and enamel glass. Glass, lead, and titanium. Let's see how many we can make here. Probably, are they under electronics? All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go get our reactor going. Insert our nuclear fuel rods. Oh. So, this should give us
Power restored. All primary systems online.
200 power? I forget exactly how it works. Well, let's put 3 in and see how high the power goes. It looks like it goes up to 2500, so each of these should give us like 225 or 250. We'll see. Let's see how high it goes. But now we have some power. Look at that. Nice. Nice. So this is going to be our power generation hub. I'm going to build vertically again, so we can kick that off right away by installing a ladder here. Oh, there's nothing to connect it to, so it won't let me build the ladder. We're going to have to build another multi-purpose room on top of this one before that'll happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have just enough to build the multi-purpose room, but not enough to build a ladder after that. So we'll have to see what we do after that. Let me run back and get some more titanium so we can build a ladder in there. Now obviously we don't need more power at this point. Those 3 reactor rods in the nuclear power plant are going to keep us all set for a while. I mean, it'd probably keep us set, period. But what else are we going to need? I think we should just focus on building base pieces at this point, because when you start putting stuff inside the base, you could encounter issues with not being able to build off that base piece. So, say if we built a fabricator in there up against one of these walls, then it could give us a problem building off that wall. But, so right now, let's just start our expansion. Something I'm going to do, that it isn't necessarily very pretty, but if you can build some compartments here that are solely dedicated to reinforcement panels. No, I don't want that. I think I just want it to curve around. Hold on. Just want this to curve around. Yeah, alright. I'm trying to decide what to do here. Curve that around, and then we're going to make another one. Another eyepiece here. Or X piece. And these tubes will do nothing. Oh, that's not actually going to work, is it? Well, we'll see. These tubes will do nothing but serve as places on which to slap down reinforcement panels, because our base hull strength is now at 6. If I build one more piece here, which I can, we are going to be at risk of hull breaches. Yeah, base hull strength now at 1.2. We're probably flooding already inside there. I'm going to deconstruct this immediately. Yeah, we were at negative 1.2. So, did we actually get any breaches? Let's check.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No, we're not flooding. But what we need to be doing now is slapping a bunch of reinforcement panels on those two pieces we just put down. And those will serve no other purpose other than to reinforce our base, to provide hull strength. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think that'll do it. So I picked up a bunch of lithium there, a bunch of titanium. Now we head back over here and build reinforcement panels all over the place. I think I picked up more lithium than I need. You only need one piece of lithium to make a reinforcement panel. Alright, that helped. That helped even more. Now our base hull strength is at 14.6. Now it's at 21.6. Now it's at 28.6. So that gives us some breathing room in terms of further expansion here. And I don't even really need this other piece because we're not going to be using these tubes for anything, but we'll go ahead and connect it. Why not? Now I believe that, yes, on the side of these compartments is the only place you can put these reinforcement panels. You cannot put them on the top like you would put a hatch piece on top. Alright, well, she ain't super pretty, but there she is. I think in the interests of symmetry, we're going to go ahead and deconstruct this foundation and rebuild it in line with the other one. Now we can put another multi-purpose room down on this side, and this multi-purpose room will either serve as this I think is going to be our living quarters area, and then we will build off this way for our research area, because we want to get our research area up nice and close to the cove tree so that we can research it. So we'll start there. And let's, again, immediately, I would like to immediately build vertically off of these before I place anything inside, to avoid any conflicts that are going to arrive from having stuff in there before you try to expand. Nope. We're running a little low on titanium already. Now, gathering stuff down in here is not going to be a problem per se. Just dump off this lithium. I won't need it for now. You know what? Let me just hang on to a couple of pieces unless we want to do more reinforcement. I believe I have even more lithium upstairs, so let me just grab some of that. Excuse me, titanium. I have more titanium upstairs. I'm going to leave space for 2 more pieces of lithium in case we need additional reinforcement. But gathering resources down here is not easy. Excuse me, it's not hard. It's just different. So we could swim around here and swim around out in the Lost River and even swim around down in the lava zones and be finding limestone and sandstone and shale and all the stuff that you need to gather resources. But we also have, speak of the devil, there's sandstone. We don't have any room in our inventory, so I'm not going to bother with that. But we also have the prawn suit with the drill arm. So that changes things a bit. Now if we need to go out and get more resources, we just hop in the prawn and go out and start drilling some stuff, which we are going to have to do at some point. Quite soon, actually. Whoa, what's bumping into me? Was that a ghost ray? Must have been a ghost ray. Alright, I'm going to try to build one more up here. We're going to try, actually, for the living area, I don't think we need a third one for the living area. I think we are going to need more. Yeah, we're going to need more foundations off this way, which is going to require more lead. Give me a second. Grab a little bit more lead.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
You can hear our nuclear reactor working. Oh, I'm out of power. R to exchange to a new battery, and I don't have a spare battery in my inventory, but I've got buttloads of batteries on the Cyclops, so give me a second. They're upstairs. And maybe I'll grab a little. Have we picked up any reclaimed water yet? We have. All right. So reclaimed water popped down into my inventory. -3 food, +20 water. So keep that in mind. When you're drinking your reclaimed water, you're lowering your food a little bit. But that is not a big deal. We've got tons of food. We got marble melons. We got Chinese potatoes. So we're going to be fine on food. And I've forgotten why I came up here. Batteries. Batteries. And pull up my charger, my habitat builder. Switch out the battery. And drop off the empty charge one. Okay. I have more room in my inventory now, so let me pick up a little more. What do we need? I guess titanium for now. We're gonna need glass soon, but not quite yet. That should work just fine. I may want another one off there, but that's going to do for now, I think. See, a multi-purpose room is going to work with either of these junctions but not both. So I think we actually need more foundations to accommodate additional compartments. I'm just going to make a couple of tubes off of here for now. Hold on. We probably aren't going to need that. Let's see. So we'll have that, which is sort of half on. And then our base hull strength is now at 20, so we're okay. We are not going to be able to build a second multi-purpose room right here because it's going to bump into the other one. But we should be able to build there. All right, off that way. That's really expanding our footprint. I'm not sure we want to do that yet. Let's start stacking for now, and we'll figure out what we want to do off to the side there in just a second. Let's see if we have enough for one more. We do. We have enough for one more. A 3-level observation platform here. Our base hull strength is now 15.6. I don't think... Do I have enough? I will need more titanium to put down more reinforcement panels, which we will need. So, why don't we take this opportunity to go out and drill some titanium, or at least hunt for titanium. What I'm going to do first is jump in the sea moth and try to locate it first, and then come back and use the prawn suit, grab the prawn suit and bring that where we need to be.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, that's deep as we're gonna go. All good. Don't think we're gonna find any nodes down here, but I'm Pretty sure we're going to be able to... Oh, there is a node. That may be a titanium node. That may be 2 titanium nodes. Titanium and titanium right here for the taken. Awesome. See anything else? Rubies. These are limestone. Maybe I can pick up some loose titanium here. That's shale. Again, this blue stuff will not harm you the way the green stuff does. Well, if we need gold, we know where to come. Uranite. Pick that up. Awesome. So we got 2. Wait, we've got 3. We got a bunch of titanium over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 titanium nodes. There may be another one over there. No, that's quartz maybe. Gold from sandstone. Silver from sandstone. This is quartz and quartz. Oh, excellent. Excellent. So we are well situated here to do the drilling that we are going to need to do base construction. It's almost like they wanted you to build a base here. Isn't that fascinating? Oh, that cove tree. And give me a chubby. So beautiful. Seamoth lights off. Right up to the prawn. I have a bunch of space in my inventory right now. I think I should try to get all topped off as long as we're in here. Okay, close enough. Nice. That's gold too, I think. Yeah. Okay. And what's that? Lithium? Yeah, nice. Nice. Boy, I'm tempted to just... let's wait till we run out of lithium. We know it's there now. I should probably have dumped off the grappling arm so I can pick stuff up. You can't pick stuff up with the grapple arm attached, but I can detach it right here. Take... No, wait. We need the drill. Removing the grapple. Alright, this will make a little more sense. So, lithium. I lost my direction. We're going this way. Oh, and look, that's titanium as well. Boy, we got just tons of titanium here, don't we? Which we're going to need. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I thought it was 7. Now, just out of curiosity, how much titanium did we get from drilling one node? That's 12. 12 from one node. All right, let's get one more node. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not the most exciting thing to watch me stand here and drill resource nodes. But that's the way it works down here, trying to build at depth. We could sing, like, songs or tell stories. Does anybody know any scary stories? bit more. I'm not even drilling it. You gotta have the drill icon visible, or you're just drilling ground. Now that probably filled up our prawn storage. Almost. Unload some of these and let's drill a little bit of lithium. And then we'll be done with our drilling for a while. Again, it's not the most exciting thing to watch me stand here and drill this stuff, so. Oh, and if you see in the upper left-hand corner, inventory full, free up some space to pick up reclaimed water. So if your still suit tries to give you reclaimed water and your inventory is full, it'll just hold on to it until you pick something up out of your inventory, and then it'll pop down into your inventory. All right, look at all this lithium we're getting. We got 11, 12 pieces of lithium now, just off of this one node. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Well, I guess we can just leave the suit right out here and use this as our resource holding thing. All right, let's slap down some reinforcement so we don't have to worry about our reinforcement. So we don't have to worry about our hull strength. As soon as we started building that, it freed up some space in our inventory, and we picked up our reclaimed water. Base hull strength now 30, so we've got plenty of wiggle room in terms of base strength here. I think that what we're going to want to do is just leave that dedicated to research and build off of here. Do we even need... I don't think we even need another area. So we've got power here, living quarters there, and research area here. I think that's going to do it, honestly. So now we just need to start tricking out the inside with ladders and such. Let's just start with some basic ladders so that we can get around. Ladder will connect 2 floors. It's not letting me build there. There we go. Okay, great. Oh, let's see how our power went here. So it went up to... It's not giving us the readout. Oh, that's strange. It gave us that readout when we first started. Now it's not giving us a readout. Oh, if anyone knows why. It looked like we saw it for a second there. Oh, maybe it's because I'm holding... Yeah, I'm holding the builder in my hand. That's why. Charge is 2,500 of 2,500. So these are generating more than 250, clearly. It may even be like 1,000 per rod. I forget exactly, because again, I usually just don't find that I need more than solar. So don't build more than solar. I'm reluctant to put down another, well, we'll put down another ladder here, but not more than that for now, because we may still have some construction to do. And let's check out our, it's going to be our research area. I think we'll put the ladder, well, to keep it consistent with our other base, let's put the ladder here for now. And this gives me an opportunity to correct something that I said in an earlier video that was incorrect when I said you could not stack these. Yes, indeed, you now can stack these ladders. So look at that, just one right up to the other. Isn't that cool? And do we have a third one on top of this? Apparently not. This is our third one. Okay. Yeah, this is our third one. And this is our second one. And now we're down on, whoops, I went up. So I guess you have to be careful where you click, make sure it climbed down. Okay. All right, cool. So research area, we're definitely going to need some windows in here. So let's start thinking about doing that now. Run back to the Cyclops and grab some of the glass that I had pre-made. I would also like to build an observation room out there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you.
All systems online.
Good. So, look at all this glass we pre-made, and I'm going to need how many pieces of enameled glass for the observation room? I don't remember. Oh, and we need to build the scanner room. That's something that we want to build right away. That can be on the second or third level. Oh no, we have to build that not on a foundation. That's its own room, standalone room, like a moon pool is. The observatory needs 2 pieces of enamel glass and titanium. Scanner room's going to need copper, gold, table coral. That should be doable. But let's do what we were going to do first and then come back and do that after. I think it would make sense for the observation room to come right out here. Observatory. Alright. That looks good, but I wonder if it wouldn't look even better if we extended it out a little bit, maybe with a glass compartment right off of here. Nice. And an observatory off there. Alright. So now we can get right out here.
Constructed with a specific research task in mind, observatories and other glass modules are imprudent for survival purposes.
Imprudent? Did she just accuse us of being imprudent? I'm not having any of that. We're quite prudent, thank you. Okay. We'll just base hull strength now 18.8. We're still fine. We're definitely going to trick this out with a lot of windows. We're going to want some windows in our living space as well. Why don't we slap down one of those just for kicks? We don't really need any over here in our power generation area, but maybe just for aesthetics purposes. You know what, let me hold on to the glass I have because we want alien containment in there. I need 5 pieces of glass for 1 alien containment tank. And we are going to build 3 of them. So we're going to have to go... Now that we know that that quartz is right there, the drillable quartz, we can actually go... Well, we can build 1 tank right now. And that'll clear up our inventory a bit. Sorry. ACT is under interior pieces. Oh, gosh. That was horrible. I'm sorry. Okay. That was just blinding, wasn't it? Alright, there's 1. Now I'm going to have to go back and do more glass, get more glass. I'm not too worried about using the fabricator in here right now for a couple of reasons. First of all, we have the thermal reactor module on it, and if I start getting concerned about our power usage, which I'm not, we're at 100% right now, probably because we are at least fairly close to this thermal vent. But if we did get actually concerned about our power use, we could park right on top of this and have it regenerating very quickly. Now the problem with this is that every time we come over here now, we're going to be taking a little damage from the heat. Yeah, you know what? Because our power is at 100% and I'm not at all concerned about burning it down, we're not going to park that close to the Hold on, let me just drink some of our reclaimed water. Food -3, H2O +20. Look at this. We're all the way back up to full water. Now all we got to worry about is eating foods. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I was going to grab some of the... You know what? I've got a bunch of... This is my overflow locker up here. I got a bunch of quartz in this overflow locker. So let's clear out the overflow locker as long as we're up here. We were going to need copper and something else for the scanner room. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but let me just remind myself what we're going to need for the scanner room. Oops, sorry. Copper, gold, and a table coral sample, which we have. Or I'll actually, instead of using the one that I have, I'll show you that it is also possible to just pick it up here. Now you think table coral sample, you automatically think that red table coral sample up there in the safe shallows, but there is other table coral down here in the deep zones. It just looks a little bit different. It'll be a slightly different color. Oh, quartz, quartz. All right, we're running low on quartz already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more pieces of. Well, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop off that lead. It's showing me copper wire. Oh, because I have the copper wire. I have the 2 pieces of copper for the scanner room. Now I can pick up more. It doesn't make sense to pick up more glass yet because what I really need is more quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I gotta lose some of this titanium. Nope. I guess I have the room to pick all that up now. Now we should be able to build all our tanks. Thank you very much. Making tanks. Giving tanks. Alright. Yeah, a little bit of damage from the heat, but not bad. Chicken! Did he go? How far away did Chicken go? I don't even see him around here right now. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's not going too far. Hi, Chicken! Okay, sorry. I get distracted by my pets. Who doesn't? Okay, now we head up. Make another one. Oh, shoot. Did I drop off all that titanium and I still need the titanium? Ah, you silly man. Alright. You know what else we're going to need is quartz for hatches here. I should probably start transferring some of this stuff. I have no titanium with which to build even a small locker there to dump some stuff off. You do swim faster when you're not holding anything in your hand, obviously, duh. I mean, if you've ever played any FPS game in your life, you know that you move faster with nothing in your hand. Tell me I have a little bit of room for titanium here. I do. I'm going to go ahead and drink that water just to clear that up out of my inventory. And I don't need the grappling arm. I'm reluctant to leave it here because I'm going to forget where it is, but maybe in one of these. How about there? Okay. Don't need that silver. May need that gold. And then we're going to jump back in the prawn and go out and drill those quartz nodes. Because we're going to need quartz for hatches. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we picked up all the quartz we had in that storage locker. Okay, now hopefully I have enough for our third. Yes, good. All right, a 3-level alien containment tank. Each tank will hold 10 fish, so we can now have 30 different species of fish here in our tanks. I think that stacking the ladders is a good thing, but it's going to take me a little practice because that's a relatively new addition. You did not used to be able to do that. Did I get everything out of the prawn storage? No, still loaded with lithium. Well, let's get everything out of it now. Boy, look at all that lithium. All that from one lithium node. And then head back over to find the... I'm not going to leap because I want to see what else is down here. Nothing. Oh, magnetite. Probably don't need, but I can use the arm to pick it up. Uraninite we're going to need to build another nuclear rod. Not that we're going to need it, but now we've got it. More magnetite. I'm not interested. That is crystalline... No, that's uraninite. We need that. And titanium node, lithium node, uraninite node. I'm finding enough just lying around that I'm not going to bother drilling those right now. But uraninite, lithium, and gold. That's nickel ore. Pick that up. And then the quartz nodes were over here, right? Weren't they over here? Were they down in the water? No, but I'll pick up that other piece of uraninite. Now after saying that I wasn't going to call it uraninite, I'm calling it uraninite. Where was the quartz, guys? Was it over... Did we pass it? Well, instead of trundling around looking for it in that bulky thing, we jump out and figure out where it was. The base was over there. I thought it was right opposite the base. I wasn't imagining that, was I? We did actually see quartz nodes over here. We did see... There they are. Right there. Okay. They just... It looks like they fade in fairly... You have to be fairly close to them to actually see them. Yeah, you can't even see them now. Pop! There they are. Drill, baby, drill. Drill, baby, drill. Wow. Look at all this quartz we're getting. Do you know how long it would take you to gather 12 pieces of quartz by hand up in the safe shallows? That's huge. Where was the other one? There was a second one here somewhere. There it is. Ugh. We are going to be able to reach that. Okay. Oh, River Prowler, go away. We'll hit him with the drill if he gets too excitable. He won't like it, I guarantee. Yeah, come here, River Prowler. You want a taste of diamond-tipped drill? See how you like that? Storage has no room for this item. Yeah. And I believe our personal storage, our personal inventory is almost full as well, so let me just grab these last 2 pieces. And a ruby, why not? And now's when you wishing you still had the grappling arm attached. You could do some serious Spider-Manning across the ceiling here. Spider prawn does whatever a spider prawn can do. Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Alright. Very good. Now I just need a few more pieces of quartz. Can't really swap this stuff, can I? Well, I got a little bit of room if I do that. Swap these one at a time. What a joke. Alright. That's horrible. Horrible. So let's not do that anymore. What I'd like to do is build a storage container, but really can't. We're going to need more titanium soon too, aren't we? You know what? I'm going to bring the prawn up into the Cyclops because that will allow me to dump off some of this stuff and do it in a way that shows you something that was pointed out to me by another viewer, which is that you can access the prawn's storage from the prawn panel on board the Cyclops. Oh, I should save before doing this. I'm going to save before doing this, because we've seen it end not well, this trying to board the Cyclops with the prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, now check it out. If you go over here, this allows you to access the prawn storage. Ain't that handy? So let's just dump off some of this other stuff that we've got here. We don't need the uranite anymore. We don't really need this lithium anymore. And that'll do it for that. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Boy, look at all this. Look at all this quartz now. We are loaded with quartz. In fact, to make more room for inventory, I'm going to go down and craft a bunch of that into glass since we're going to need that. Oops. Alright, not too much because we want to save a little bit for our hatches. Is that all my titanium? I used up all my titanium, guys. Dump off the lead. I don't think we need the gold anymore. I'm going to hang on to the lithium in case we need it for... I don't think we need the enamel glass anymore. Hold on to the lithium in case we need it for reinforcement panels. I'll drop off the copper. We're not building the scanner room just yet, but we will be soon. And then I think I'm going to have to go out and... Oh, wait, there was titanium in here, wasn't there? Oh, yeah, this is loaded with titanium. Derp. Okay. Because we want some hatches on here to make ingress and egress more viable. We also want hatches on our alien containment tanks. Go ahead and put a hatch here. And then I should be able to... Base hull strength now 13.3, which is not fantastic. Keep an eye on that. Oh, I can't do it from inside? Oh, yes I can. And a third one there. Wonderful. So now this is our express elevator. Enter down here, swim right up, and now we're up here. let's check out our observation. Whoa! How cool is this? We're going to be doing some serious sciencing here, guys. Serious. Let us drop down a bench for us all to sit on and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the bomb.
Warning, endorphin levels low. Consider taking a seat and meditating. It may help to remember that problems exist only where you choose to see them.
Well, I'm not seeing any problems with this. This is fan-freaking-tastic. Very happy with this so far. I just need to stock this bad boy up. Let's try to get, you know, we've been going for a while now. Let's try to get the scanner room built, and then maybe I'll start, we'll call it an episode and start building up, maybe stocking that with fish and stuff. Let me just remind myself what we need. 5 pieces of titanium, 2 pieces of copper ore, 1 piece of gold, and table coral. I was going to show you that there's probably table coral around out here, and if not here, it is close by. We may want to get in the Seamoth and jet around to do that. You know what? Let's save the scanner room for the next episode. We are making good progress on our base. We've got our power generation down. We've got a space set aside for living quarters and relaxation. We've got a space set aside for alien containment tanks. We got 3 alien containment tanks stacked in there now, which will hold 30 different species of fish. This will be our laboratory research area here, with our observatory over here for quiet meditation and reading. All right? So yeah, let's call that an episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. Next time, more base construction on this special Subnautica What'd I Miss Cribs edition. Leave a like and subscribe if you're having fun. For now, stay safe, stay dry.